What is he doing? They know that we're working on the house today, right? Well, we're gonna clean the front yard first. We're gonna clean the front yard, sort all the recycling, because I gotta take it to the dump. Or I gotta do a dump run. All right. What are we doing? Actually, wait. Okay, so the only way to get OST chips is in Arena. So once I get into New Game Plus and beyond, well, it'll be way late into New Game Plus. Jolin, I'll get more Arena opportunities. So we need to. I want to run. Am I rocking the Moonlight Blade? Because I want to test this bitch out. Yes, I am. Woo, doggy!
after the fires of Ibis burnt the planet up. A secret organization formed, hiding in the ashes. Overseer, the Association of Observers. They monitored the coral's growth, ready to burn it before the collapse came. That was their mission. Our mission. Me, Walter, and our fallen friends. RAD was always a front. A side hustle. It's time for me to get back to my real work. Let's get down to brass tacks. You've been to Xylem before, right? The floating city created by the Institute? It's hiding a secret. A little something to prepare against the coming collapse. We need to get to it, and fast. RID's entire team of hackers is going to be working to take control of Xylem. I want you to deal with Archibus when they come running to see what we're up to.
Overseer, the Association of Observers. They want to burn the coral.
Main system activating combat mode.
Get into position, tourist. It's time. I need you to protect that tower until we manage to take control.
Normalization process change. Deploying machine.
Chief, I've cracked some of the defense systems.
Good job, Chatty. That'll buy us some time. Looks like you're in position. Chatty, how much longer till we have control?
Give me 5 minutes, and the corpse will...
I'm picking up an Archibus MT squad.
Well, guess who showed up early? Looks like you're up already, tourist. Give him the old RAD welcome.
We have to see this through. Raven, I'll support you.
Don't let them near the tower, tourist.
Normalization process T1. Plasma cannons ready.
We've got access to support weaponry. Use them if you need the help. Ours, tourist.
Oh, dude, the Moonlight Blade is sick.
Hey, tourist, go clear them out.
There's a lot of them.
Looks like they're falling over each other to get your autograph, tourist.
Raven, heavily armed LC.
Just one more.
Access denied. Screw now.
Main system activating combat mode.
Get into position, tourist. It's time. I need you to protect that tower until we've managed to take control.
Normalization process K. Deploying shield.
Chief, I've cracked some of the defense systems.
Good job, Chatty. That'll buy us some time. Looks like you're in position. Chatty, how much longer till we have control?
Give me 5 minutes. And the corpse will...
I'm picking up an Arquebus MT squad.
Well, guess who showed up early? Looks like you're up already, tourist. Give him the old RAD welcome.
We have to see this through. Raven, I'll support you.
Don't let them near the tower, tourist.
Normalization process B1. Plasma cannons ready.
We've got access to support weaponry. Use them if you need the help. Left. The system is ours, tourist.
Okay, I think that's one more round and then the suicide bombers.
3 more minutes. Hang in there, tourist.
Now we've got snipers.
Hey, tourist, go clear them out. They're falling over each other to get your autograph, tourist.
Raven, hold on, Dulcie.
Just one more minute to go, tourist.
Right gun definition at 50%.
You've been working like a dog. Must be Walter's influence. Guys are
Give me 30 seconds and we'll have full admin access.
just a little more, tourist.
Right shoulder ignition at 50%.
Cylon control. Escalating to top level privileges. Owner, Cinder Carmine.
Good job holding out, tourist. Now I'll show you what this city really is.
The water level's falling. No, the whole city's rising.
What the hell? It was underwater?
You can thank Walter for the tip. I give you the colony ship, Simon.
Whoa!
Walter's parting gift. Let me fill you in on the plan. While you were captured, archivists finished their work on the vascular plant. It's pulling the coral through Rubicon's atmosphere, and it won't be long till they take it all.
You know what's crazy is they think that the pyramids were some shit like this. That everywhere that the like pyramids, because pyramids aren't just in Egypt. I mean, fuck, there's pyramids in Mississippi. There's pyramids all over South America, and all of them have damn near the same image on them, like some sort of weird serpent-like creature, right?
The xylem isn't just our means of
And they
reaching the plant.
think that the pyramids were used as like these power conductors that were able to pull in energy and all that. It's a
It's like
pretty
you set
interesting
all
trip.
that
Hey,
power off.
but it's cool just because
Is that the observer's plane?
the pyramids used to all, like the pyramids in Egypt used to have like a layer of limestone over them, so they were like shiny and reflective.
The observers fear the coral and want only to eradicate it.
And I watch a lot of Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan really likes to talk about ancient civilizations, and it's crazy because we think of ancient civilizations as like these dumb, ignorant people that didn't know anything. But what a lot of people don't know, Egyptians had light bulbs. Like they had light bulbs, they had batteries, they had ways of pulling electricity from the earth, and they had electrical objects.
Messages.
I mean, how do you think that they were able to see inside the pyramids while they were building them? They didn't fucking reflect light off of mirrors and stuff like that. That only travels so far. They had light bulbs and stuff. I mean, there's one hieroglyph where it's a picture of a helicopter. But they think that every like 15 to 20,000 years there's these catastrophic events that happen that wipe civilization out and bring them back to scratch, like Yosemite. The volcanoes in Yosemite they call them continent killers, because when one of those volcanoes erupts, it annihilates continents. And that what's the one in the volcano that killed, that it buried everybody in a city of ash? And like, it happened so fast, there were people found like masturbating and stuff like that. Like, that's how quickly it happened. Dude, there's something in my side right here. It hurts. I think I might have a hernia. Okay, intercept the corporate forces. Eliminate Cinder Carla. What?
Here's the situation, tourist. Arquebus has sent its entire force after the Xylem. We're trying to fend them off, but honestly, we've got our backs to the wall right now. That's where you come in. Leave the grunts to Chatty and the others. I've found someone just right for you. V1 Freud, the ace leading the corporate force. Walter left me one last card to play. You. Once you're in, there's no turning back. Can I count on you?
Raven, you've made your decision. I'm sorry.
All right, let's roll. We've still got time until V1 deploys. Deal with the corpse heavy hitters first. We need you to have a chance at winning this. No pressure, tourist.
Okay.
V2, situation report, sir. We've engaged the independent mercenary.
So that's where the lot has been.
I've got files to put out on the ground. By all means, take charge of the triviality.
Get a load of the big mountain.
Oh, the machine is breaking up!
Target destroyed. Keep it up, tourist.
Checking a power chief. Looks like they boosted some of the PCA's fast hardware.
Hear that, tourist? Let Chatty handle the starboard wing for now. You need to deal with the target.
AP at 50%.
Dude, what the? I'm like trapped in this fucking corner.
No repair kits remaining. AP at 50%.
Me too, sir. B1 ready.
Main system activating combat mode.
All right, let's roll. We've still got time until V1 deploys. Deal with the corpse heavy hitters first. We need you to have a chance at winning this. No pressure, tourist.
B2, situation report, sir. We've engaged the independent mercenary.
So that's where the buttons are.
I've got fires to put out on the ground. By all means, take charge of the triviality.
Get a load of the big mouth on him.
My machine is breaking up!
Target destroyed. Keep it up, tourist.
Taking a pounding, Chief. Looks like they boosted some of the PCA's best hardware.
Hear that, tourist? Let Chatty handle the starboard wing for now. You need to deal with the target.
Visuals on the independent mercenary, sir. Understood. Eliminated!
Dude.
Now we've got an HC. Guess Archivist likes to cycle too. There's that PCA terrorist.
Oh my god.
Repair kits remaining.
Work is finished. B2, sir. B1 ready to... I told you not to bother me, Grunt. Handle it.
Light and ammunition at 50% AP at 50% AP at 30%.
Dude.
Looks like we've secured the area. Resupply while you can.
Enemy reinforcements, Chief. Too many to handle.
Where do they even find all these people? Go give Chatty a helping hand, tourist.
Chief, enemy detected. Coming in hot. ID code reads V1.
V1. Freud's making his move. Hurry it up, tourist.
Bubba, come here! He's such a mama's boy. Emmett, come here!
Kept me waiting, tourist.
Chatty, good job holding out.
Did what I could. Now we can fight back.
Reading multiple LCs. And a pulse protection drone.
I'll move up front and draw their fire.
Where's that? There it is.
Chief, V1 is close.
Oh yeah? No rest for the wicked.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Seems they weren't so trivial after all. Never mind. That's what we have V1 for.
You must be Raven. Never sparred with one of Walter's hounds before. This had better be worth it. Let's get this trash out of the way.
Chatty! Chatty, he's...
AI-controlled AC, always the same. No, more. Get up. The fun's only just begun.
You want a piece of me? You want to see the real me? Alright, let's fucking see. I'll show you the real me. You pissed me off for the last time. You wanna fuck around, huh? We're gonna fuck around.
Let's get this trash out of the way.
Yes.
Chatty! Chatty, he's...
AI-controlled AC, always the same.
Tourist.
I haven't seen moves like that before. Interesting. This is no time for fun and games, Freud. Our objective is to seize this island. You can ignore the mutt. Yes, Snail. You're right. Now then, let's continue. I'm glad I chose your company over Snail's.
Stop hiding like a little bitch!
The hound on the hunt. At this altitude, I'd expected a scavenger bird.
Sorry. Watch those laser drones. Take serious skill abuse the way he does.
What a glorious view. What I wouldn't give to fight like this.
Oh my god, this guy is a pussy. I never swallowed when it watches.
One repair kit remaining. No repair kits remaining. Right position.
Not now. Locksmith. I want
Confirmed. V1. Freud down. I was right to bet on you, tourist. Me, Walter, Chatty. We were all counting on you.
Tank mode. Tank mode. It's a bummer because
Incoming comms.
Just went to say goodbye to Chatty. He was an AI I developed. Could have moved him into a new body, but... well, I never could bring myself to back him up. Be like taking the life out of him. seem like you've lost someone too. Hope I'm just imagining things. I'll brief you on the job, tourist. The Xylem's just inside the Carmen line, skimming the border of outer space. Meanwhile, Archibus still hasn't taken full control over Rubicon's closure system. They're locked out of the satellite cannons, making this their last line of defense. We'll be fighting their interceptor fleet in the air. But we're not totally screwed. This area of space is thick with residual coral from the fires of Ibis. Take a dip in the coral flow, and you can draw on an unlimited source of energy. That's all, tourist. Break through the fleet, and the vascular plan is ours.
So that must be for like an alternate ending.
Let's get our laughs while we can.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let the games begin. Hope you don't mind a little friendly competition. Whoops. Looks like I got the first point.
Blocking approach to the vascular plant. Main fleet, hold the defensive line.
Bagged one yourself, huh? We're 1-1.
We've got eyes on the independent mercenary. Prioritize fire on Raven.
Yikes, tourist. Looks like they want you dead first. Tough break. It's not easy being popular. Two down. Not bad, tourist. Looks like all your fans are dying to see you, tourist. Blast your way through. We're cleaning up.
We've lost the Vanguard. Main fleet, maintain formation.
That's third interceptor to go down. start taking them out from the right. You take the left.
Main Fleet 2 is taking casualties.
That makes 5. They brought out the big guns. Don't get hit.
One repair kit remaining.
Nice one, tourist. That's number 6.
The second fleet's down. How are they doing this?
7 of 5. I gotta catch up. Last round. Let's get that rear guard, tourist.
Attention Main Fleet 3. Focus your keel railguns on that AC. This nonsense has gone too far.
We're serious. Right, tourist? Thing is, the serious ones die first, so we should at least pretend to be having fun.
No repair kits remaining.
8 interceptors down. I scored 2 more. We're not done yet. Nine. Ten. Good job. That's this sector dealt with. Wait, what's that? We're under attack? Tourist! Unidentified AC on the Xylem. Head back, pronto!
It's Rusty. Yep. Long time no see, Rusty.
Here we are, buddy. I was right all along. You were just another threat to Rubicon.
It's that Vesper. That's no Archivist AC.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
Well, that explains it. I don't know why, but it looks like he was using the corpse too.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get. Someone has to put an end to this injustice.
Don't look at me, tourist. Just make sure you win this.
Where did this result? Farewell,
Damn.
buddy. Things will change, but I'll remember you.
Things will change, but I'll remember it. You ain't gonna remember shit now that I'm coming back. I'm gonna whoop that ass. Restart from the checkpoint.
It's that Vesper.
Let's go,
That's no
motherfucker.
Archivist AC.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
Well, that explains it. I don't know why, but it looks like he was using the corpse too.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get. Someone has to put an end to this injustice.
Don't look at me, tourist. Just make sure you win this.
Where did this resolve come from? Must have chosen something. You found your purpose, didn't you?
No repair kits remaining.
I won't stop. Rubicon.
What the hell?
Only I can fly high enough.
Dude, he was fucking dead!
Change, but I'll remember you.
Alright, homie. Alright.
It's that Vesper. That's no Archivist AC.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
Dude.
Well, that explains it. I don't know why, but it looks like he was using the cloaks too.
AP at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get.
Dude.
Someone has
I want that fucking blade.
Don't look at me, tourist. Just make sure you win this.
AP at 50%. At 30%.
Hurry up and fucking kill me, dude.
always. Farewell, buddy. Things will change, but I'll.
It's that Vesper. That's no Archivist AC.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
Well, that explains it. I don't know why.
Dude, what?
He was using the cloaks too.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get. Someone has to put an end to this injustice.
Don't look at me, tourist. Just make sure you win this.
AP at 50%.
Where did this resolve come from? Must have chosen something, sacrificed something. You found your purpose, didn't you?
AP at 30%.
Always were at your best under pressure, buddy. But this ends here and now.
No repair kits.
Come on, man.
Light and definition at 50%. AP at 50%.
I won't stop. Chase the clouds from over Rubicon. I can fly high enough.
AP
Dude, what the fuck? Is my gun out of ammo?
Remember you.
It's that Vesper. That's no Archivist AC.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
Well, that explains it. I don't know why, but it looks like he was using the cloaks too.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get.
Oh my god. Come on.
Someone has to put an end to this injustice.
Don't look at me, tourist. Just make sure you win this.
Where did this resolve come from? You must have chosen something, sacrificed something.
Oh my god, every fucking time.
AP at 30%.
How's it going, Bixby?
Always were at your best under pressure, buddy. But this ends here and now.
Oh, how did he get so far away from me?
50%.
I won't stop. Chase the clouds from over Rubicon. I can fly high enough.
Right-hand definition at 50%. HP at 50%.
Dude.
At 30%.
It must be heavy. This purpose you found. You finally showed me who you are. It's too late now, but it didn't have to be this way. Farewell, buddy. Things will change.
I don't know why when he comes back, dude, none of my bullets are fucking hitting him. So
It's that
he keeps doing that shit where he's circling above my head, dude. Oh my god.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
Oh my god.
It's that Vesper. That's no archivist.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
Well, that explains it. I don't know why, but it looks like Lewis was confused.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get. Someone has to put an end to this injustice.
Don't look at me, tourist. Just make sure you win this.
Where did this resolve come from? You must have chosen something, sacrificed something. You found your purpose, didn't you? I won't stop. Chase the clouds from over Rubicon. I can fly high enough.
One repair kit remaining.
What the fuck?
50%. AP at 30%.
It must be heavy. This purpose you found. You finally showed me who you are. It's too late now, but it didn't have to be this way.
Whoa.
You flew just out of reach.
God, he is fast, dude. Ah.
Buddy, huh? Do him a favor, tourist. Remember him.
I'm kind of liking this build right here, but the Gatling gun, I'm going to have to find something. The Gatling gun, if I'm in like CQB, the Gatling gun is going to be really good. But for the Gatling gun right there was extremely horrible because he liked to stay at long range and then come flying in. God damn it.
Took the closure system.
And then come flying in really quick, and then it tap, 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 and then he would come back out. The Gatling gun was horrible in that situation. It's too unreliable at long range. And I'm really digging the Moonlight Blade because not only is it a melee weapon, but it's also a projectile weapon as well. So I'm really liking that. I don't know if it's as powerful as the other melee weapons, but the fact that I can do both, I can keep my distance while maintaining a melee weapon is fucking phenomenal. Of course, the Songbirds are really powerful, but they're very unreliable at long distances. If I can get in close to you and I can dump a Songbird on your face, it's gonna hurt you. That's why I always like to keep at least one Songbird equipped because they're a very powerful weapon. The laser rifle, I'm finding that is another weapon that if it's better for slower targets, but these faster, smaller armored cores, it's not very reliable because it's so easy to dodge that you have to time it just right. It's like using a great sword in Dark Souls. You really need to learn the timing of those swings. Same thing with that, and this is just my opinion right here. I mean, you could play totally different. You could be a crack shot with these things. I'm not very good at sniping, especially sniping on the go like that. So if I'm fighting a bigger, stronger, slower armored core, that laser rifle is fucking top tier because it does a lot of the stagger damage as well as lasting damage, and it stuns as well. I feel like if you were to use that laser rifle in combination with the stun melee, you'd probably do a lot of damage, and you'd probably keep people sitting on their asses for a while you're just picking away at them. I've been really liking it because as long as I can stay in a close range environment, I can usually connect most of my shots with that laser rifle, and that's why I'm trying to find like my perfect little build with the combat where I can adapt to any situation. I know I don't want to be a cheese like Fighting Cowboy. Dude, Fighting Cowboy's build guides are phenomenal. If you're playing this game and you're having trouble with some of your builds, please go to Fighting Cowboy's channel and look at his fighting guides. He's got breakdowns of dozens of different builds that are all fantastic in their own right, but he does have a few of them that are very cheese and very gross. Like there's one called the floating U-boat or something like that, and you never come down off the ground, and you're just dumping fucking missiles all over the ground, and you're damn near impossible to fight. Very effective. Does have dozens of other videos of very awesome builds, and that's why I've kind of watched a few of them, and I've taken some of them and I've kind of put my own little twist on them. And I'm really loving the Songbirds. I'm really loving the Moonlight Blade. I'm kind of on the fence with the Gatling gun because it runs out of ammo very fast and it overheats very fast, and it leaves you very open to certain situations. But in a very close range combat situation, it's pretty much a fucking shield. Because whoever's coming in, you just point that barrel right in there, and you're just like, you know what I mean? And you're just essentially, they can't fucking do nothing. But if they're getting out at a range and you're trying to shoot them, it's very easy to avoid the shots. So at like mid to long range, it becomes very useless. It's only something that you want to use if you can get really close to your enemy and you can just put them down. I mean, it does act as a very good fire suppressor. If you're trying to keep somebody at bay, the Gatling gun can work very well. If you're like, my suggestion for the Gatling gun when you're using it, use it in burst. Brat, 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 brat. Because if you just dump, you're going to overheat it really quick. It's going to last about 3 seconds, and then it's going to overheat, and it's going to leave you open to a lot of different attacks, which is something that I've been struggling with because I get eager, and I get excited, and I get tense, and I just hold down the button. And I got to stop doing that. You want to use it in controlled bursts so it doesn't overheat. And it'll help you control that a lot better. The assault rifle, I feel, works really well too. It has a lot of impact. It's very underestimated, I think. One thing I really haven't got down yet is these smaller, like the handguns and the SMGs. I'm not very good with those yet. They have a niche purpose, and they work very well in that purpose. I'm just not good at using them. Some people are. Some people are all about the Risk Runner in Destiny and the PPSH 41 and Call of Duty. You know what I mean? It's just, It's about your play style. The shotguns work very, very, very well at putting on stagger damage. If you can use a Gatling gun or an assault rifle and a shotgun, you just dump a shotty on somebody's face and then ta-ta-ta-ta, you will stagger them really quickly. I highly recommend the assault rifle shotgun combo. I think it works very well. You buy the weapons bay perk and you can swap out. I always like to keep a melee weapon on me. Always. If I can, I will keep a melee weapon on me at all times because you never know how much ammo is how far your ammo is gonna go. And melee weapons will have infinite ammo. So I like to have the melee weapon as a last resort because I can burst in, kick somebody, and then melee the person that's standing behind them. That's two birds with one stone right there. And like I said, this has kind of just been like shit that I'm experimenting with and stuff that I'm comfortable with in the gameplay. I am not a PvP player. I guarantee I will get my ass kicked if I go into PvP. I'm not... there are some people that look at all these weapons and stats and they go, okay, this, and this, because this game, whether you realize it or not, is very mathematically based. And I'm not good at math, dude. I mean, some people, okay, well, this will bring your weight up to this while still allowing you to use this, and you know what I mean? I think it's very cool in that aspect, but at the same time, I struggle with it because I get overwhelmed very easy, and when I get all these numbers getting dumped all over my face like a mathematical bukkake, I just get overwhelmed and I shut down. I'm mainly just playing this just to have fun and enjoy all the experimentation that you can do with building your mech. It's like playing with fucking Legos, you know what I mean? It's very cool in that aspect. And if you're somebody that's into stuff like that, I guarantee you're going to like this game. You're going to love being able to experiment with all the different guns and the mech styles and all the different parts and components and all that. And that's one thing that really caught me off guard with this game is you're not just a robot. You know what? Like, there are so many different styles that you can do that make this game so much more entertaining. Like the reverse, the reverse, what do you call them? The reverse jointed legs are very fast and springy, and you're lightweight, and you zip all around the map. And then you get the tracked legs where you're just like a fucking tank, chunk, you know what I mean? And you're just taking in hell of damage, and you just chunk you right in somebody's face. It's amazing. Overlord, what's up? Welcome to the show! Like, you'll see me, if I bust out the tracks, I'm pissed. I'm super fucking pissed because my mech... So if you guys ever see that, if you see me running the tracks and I'm not running legs, just know I'm pissed.
Augmented human C4621 entering standard mode.
But, so let's go into the part shop and just look at the part shop really quick. I'm not even through New Game Plus yet. I haven't even made it into New Game Plus. You get more weapons when you go into like New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus. You get more weapon options and part options that open up. And this is just, I'm still in New Game. And this is, I already bought all the primary weapons, but this is like all your secondary weapons right here. These are all your shoulder weapons. These are all the weapons that I have access to. I haven't even unlocked everything yet. Well, why are you killing innocent people in Cyberpunk? What'd they do to you? But, I mean, do you see what I mean? Like, all the different... Whoa! No way! We can go full cheese mode right now if we want to.
20 minutes, okay?
20 minutes? Alright. So this right here, this base, this right here is the cheese mode that Cowboy built, the cheese bot that Cowboy built. This was the base for it right here, and he just stayed up in the air the entire time. He never came down off the ground or from the air. He just floated in the air the entire match, and he was just shooting missiles down. This poor guy that he was fighting couldn't even get up to him. He just sat up there floating around, dropping bombs on this guy. Like, it was so gross. But, I mean, look, like this right here. These little tiny ass chicken legs right here. I mean, you put these on, you're zipping and sliding. You're, you know, you're like a fucking hummingbird flying around. The bell bottoms, you know, you want to chomp, 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 chomp. You want to be that guy that makes the fucking earth shake when you come walking in? There you go, right there. These guys right here, I mean, you guys all know the drill with these right here. You want to come cruising around like a spider? You want to say hi, Bubba? Come here. Yeah, can you say, oh. Stand up. I dropped my controller. All right, say hi. Hey, say hi. Say hi. Hi. That's not brother. That's robot. That, can you say Mecca? Mech. Mech. Who's that up in the corner? Who is that? Is that you? Is that you? That's me and you, huh? No. I'm daddy. That's mommy. No. Robot. No, not Bobot. Robot. Robot. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. And you know what? 5 years is way too freaking long. Are you done? Okay, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. All right, go get mama. Go get mama. No, mama's up there. Hey, 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 hey. Mama's up there. She's up the stairs. Go up. Yep, up. Go up. Go get mama. Go get mama. What are you doing? Go get mama. Okay. Yeah, 5 years is way too damn long, dude. Way too damn long. I can't wait until Wolverine. I'm so excited to see what Wolverine has to bring. I'm really genuinely curious in what Insomniac, like how they're going to treat the character of Wolverine. Are we going to get a Hulk? You know what I mean? And did you know the very first appearance of Sabretooth ever was in an Iron Fist book? The more you know. So this kid the other day, so damn smart, pisses me off. Okay, I get off work. His daycare is just right up the road from us, and my work yard is about 3 miles the other direction up the road. So I'm driving down the road, and I pick him up, and I come up the road a little bit, and I stop at the feed store. I take him in. He says hi to all the girls, and all the girls ooh and ah and gush over him. And, you know, their faces get all red because he flirts with all of them, right? And then we buy a bag of dog food, and then we come up to my road, and we wait for my middle son to get off the bus. My oldest son already walked home from school. He gets home about a half an hour before I do. Oh, no, he was sick, so he was already home. Okay, so I pick up my middle son, and we get back to the house, and of course I'm covered in like sawdust and mud, and I work next to, I'm a spotter for this thing called the skid steer, and a skid steer looks like a little, like a bobcat kind of, but bigger, and it's got this clamp that hangs down that like picks up logs and brush. It's like the claw machine, you know, and the arm can move out and it picks up logs and it brings them around. And this thing starts to create what we call moon dust, right? When it drives through earthy areas a lot, it fluffs up and powders the dirt. So, like, you slap your hand on it, right, and it's really soft and fluffy, like flour. It poofs out everywhere. So I'm, like, covered in this layer of, like, mud dust, like sweat and mud dust. And I've got, like, saw chips in my pocket from sawing wood all day long. And I've got, like, chunks of tree and shit down my shirt. I'm just, like, super irritated. And I tell my sons, like, hey, I just need you guys to watch him for a minute while I go take a crap in a shower. Okay? And about 15 minutes rolls by. I take my crap in my shower, and I come downstairs, and he's in the room with me at this point in time. We're getting ready to watch Red Sun. Right? And as I'm putting my socks on and getting dressed, I'm sitting in my computer chair right over here, and I'm old, so, you know, after working in 110-degree weather all day long and sucking in dirt, dust, dude, I'm exhausted. And I kind of dozed off for a second, putting on one of my socks. And like 3 minutes passed by. All of a sudden, my middle son goes, "Hey, there's somebody at the door with Emmett." And I was like, I kind of like came back out of reality. And I swear, I looked at my watch. Only like 2 minutes had passed by. And I'm like, whoa, like, what's going on? Like, I still had my sock in my hand, like I was pulling it up, and I'm like, what? Wait, what's going on? And like a 2 to 3 minute period, right? He had left my room, made a makeshift bench by the front door, unlocked the doorknob, unlocked the deadbolt, unlocked the chain that we have up top, put all his makeshift bench back away, right? I could tell because he like put everything back all sideways and on its side, took off all his clothes, opened the door, shut the door, and then started walking up our driveway. Right? Now, this guy had lied. My son was out by my car. We have like an 80-foot long driveway. We have a pretty long driveway. It's like a driveway that comes down the hill right to our front door. And he was right outside. My car was about 20 feet away from the house because I parked uphill to park in the shade underneath this tree. And he was standing by my car pushing a basketball around. And I only know this because I asked my oldest son later. But this dude was holding my son, and he was like, "Is this your son?" And I was like, "Oh, yes. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry." Like, he just figured out how to open doors, and he broke out of the house. Like, they were supposed to watch him for a minute while I was taking a shower. And I went to go grab him, and he pulled away from me. And he was up by the road, just so you know. And he's got no clothes on. And I'm like, yeah, dude, he's a fucking baby, dude. None of my kids liked wearing clothes when they were babies. Like, we had to safety pin their clothes on so they stayed on, because they would always take them off and run around naked. So I asked my son, like, hey, what happened? He was like, he wasn't up by the road. He was out by your car, and the dude stopped and came walking down our driveway. But that was after the fact. When he pulled my son away from me, this moment of rage like flooded in my body. And I told the dude, if you don't let go of my son, I'm going to cave in the side of your skull. Like, I snapped. I'm like a pusher. I'm like a big teddy bear when it comes to things. But when people try to stand in between my kids and I, there's just like this weird animal instinct that snaps in my head. And I'm not saying it to sound like a tough guy. It scares the shit out of me, because like I lose all sense of reality. I almost knocked out one of my kids' aunts one time because my daughter, when she was a baby, I didn't get to see her a lot because I was always working. And for the first time in 2 weeks, I had like a 20-minute period where I got to see her. And they were asleep on this bed over at her brother's house. And I went in to go pick up my daughter. And my wife's aunt stood in the doorway and was like, she's sleeping right now. And I was like, if you don't get the fuck out of my way, I'm going to throw you through that front door. And not trying to sound like a tough guy, I just, like, I don't like it when people stand in between my kids and I. It's like some sort of, I get super paranoid. I start to freak out. My brain goes worst case scenario. Like, what if something happened? You know, I don't know what it is, but I freak out. And when this guy looked at me, he was genuinely debating on handing my child back to me. And I was like, let go of my child. And he finally, like, handed him over to me, and I kind of stared at him for a minute, and then I just slammed the door in his face. Like, it was my bad. I should have taken him up to the shower with me. I didn't know he knew how to unlock all the fucking locks on the door. He's too fucking smart for his own good. But it blew my mind. Like, kids do crazy shit. Kids do crazy shit. They do crazy stuff. And the way that this guy looked at me, he looked at me like I was the biggest piece of shit on the face of the planet because I had to go poop. And I needed my other child to just keep an eye on him for just a couple of minutes while I went to the bathroom. Like, this dude he looked at me like I was sitting there smoking crack in front of my son. And it rubbed me the wrong way. It royally pissed me off. Anyway, I don't know why I started talking. Oh, yeah, because how he's getting to be too fucking smart.
Raven. I was the one.
We had a lady one time. She called CPS on us because my oldest son was playing in the front yard with no shoes on. Like, even when the CPS worker showed up, he showed up because he had to. But he looked at me and I was like, dude, I never wore shoes when I was a kid. And he was like, neither did I. He's like, dude, you guys didn't do anything wrong. He's like, I'm only here because I have to be. And he was like, people make these kind of calls all the damn time. He was like, you'd be shocked. Like 70% of CPS calls they're just people trying to hurt other people. So they will use your kids and they abuse the system. And he was like, you know, you could be shooting up heroin next to your kid or something like that, and people won't make a phone call. But you piss somebody off, and I saw Gene and Judy. They were over there letting their kid run around outside without a diaper on. Like, oh my God. And he was like, we get so many calls like that it's fucking ridiculous.
I'm waiting at the closure station. Come to me, Raven.
Anyways, on to a lighter note, dude. Who's excited for... Dude, we got Liza P in 9 days. 9 days. We got Liza P. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this game for like 3 years.
This ship's pretty roughed up. Autopilot's out. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. I'll leave the satellites to you, tourist. You know, for a tourist, you've got a sense of humor.
I didn't say anything.
Good luck out there.
Oh, look at me. I'm so badass looking. Woo, doggy.
I know you can still see it.
The Gatling gun kind of throws off my feng shui a little bit. It makes me look lopsided.
The coral. And yet you turned your back on our shared potential. You want to silence us forever.
What the hell is that? A transformer? Is this a fucking Decepticon? Oh my god, dude, she is huge.
And the siren. Carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis, a shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
She's gonna whip my ass, dude.
At 30%.
I can't even keep an eye on her, dude. Every time I shoot a bullet, she teleports behind me.
Main system activating combat mode.
I will stop you and the siren. Carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis, a shared
Alright,
life.
just, she's gonna whip my ass really quick. Hang on.
Our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
Dude, I can't even fucking keep an eye on her, man. I'm gonna have to change the Gatling up because most of my bullets are ricocheting off of her.
One repair kit remaining. At 30%.
Why are my guns not firing when I pull the trigger?
AP at 50%. At 30%.
Ah, damn it. Alright, you guys, I gotta go to my son's football game. When I get back, actually, I'm probably not gonna be back on until later on this evening. I've got some work out in the backyard I've gotta do. And then I've got to do a couple of dump runs where I got to chop up some firewood because winter's around the corner and it's supposed to be a snowy winter this year. So I've got a lot of firewood that I need to get ready. I've got, I think, like 4 cords of firewood that I've got to prep and chop. So I'm gonna have to start working on that on the weekends, and then. But we got the PC going. We got the dual PC set up, all ready to go. Thanks to an extremely awesome gentleman that got all my specs set up just right. We've got no more lag issues. We got no more drop frame rates. We're going to be doing a lot more streaming from the PC. We got the audio all fixed and ready to go. Dude, I'm super excited. I can't wait to jump into a lot of these games like Bleak Faith Forsaken. You know, I would love to be able to run a Dark Souls run over on the PC. Maybe even do like a Sekiro playthrough on the PC. But, I mean, there's a lot of games. Bright Memory, Century, Age of Ashes, Naraka Blade Point. There's a lot of fun games that I have on my Steam account. Maybe even some League of Legends, some Apex Legends, a lot of this cool, great stuff. We're going to do the Arkham Origins playthrough over on the PC. I'm super excited to hop into that. We've already started that. And even though it was a rough beginning, we got a lot of it going. So I can't wait for that. I am going to be streaming Starfield, but it's going to be over on my Twitch. Xbox does not allow you to stream to YouTube. So for those of you guys that are interested in watching me stream Starfield, it's all lowercase. Everything _you_nerd. That's the Twitch account. We're probably going to start that sometime this weekend as well. I've heard a lot of great things. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about Starfield, but I'm still going to hop into it and give it a shot. And I'm super excited for that. But we got a busy month ahead of us now that we got the setup, the PC setup ready to go. Next on the chopping block is the Switch. I need to get my Switch hooked up so we can stream like Tears of the Kingdom and like Metroid and all that. A lot of great stuff getting ready to happen. I'm starting to go through my Adobe Flash Player book so I can learn how to edit videos. And because I'm kind of slow at learning this stuff, I'm hoping that by Christmas I will be sufficient enough to where I can get some basic shorter videos edited for you guys, and then I can start doing like legitimate review videos for like TV shows and new games and comics and stuff that are coming out. Maybe even start doing some music reviews too. But I don't know. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. I've got a lot of stuff that I would like to get set up. I would like to get the Japanese PS2 set up so we can do like Shadow Tower Abyss and figure out how to get like the PS3 and the Xbox 360 set up to stream so we can do like Ninja Blade and Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2 and all that. But I mean, those are on the back burner for now. I just wanted to get the main thing set up so I can get this stuff out there for you guys. Reforged Sword, it's pretty good. It's my first real Armored Core experience, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. There's a lot to it. The game is a lot bigger and it has a lot more to offer than I had originally anticipated. But to me, it feels like your very typical From Software, Hidetaka Miyazaki style of game. It's very challenging. There are a lot of variables, and I love that about it. And if you haven't played it, I highly recommend playing it. And that's not even coming from my From Software bias point of view. I think it's a lot of fun. It offers a lot of challenging gameplay, and it's got a pretty good story. I'm not going to say that it's got the best story ever written, but the story, you guys know that have been here on the channel for a while know that I'm more of a story guy than a graphics guy or anything like that. I love world building, and I think this game has got some really good world building. Really quick before I go, you guys all know Spider-Man 2 is right around the corner. We've got like 30 more days. And as promised, since I was able to get my hands on a pre-order for the collector's edition of Spider-Man 2, I will be raffling off a copy of the base game to people that are subbed to the channel. But I got to go. My son's football game is getting ready to start. I want to thank all you guys for stopping by, because out of all the choices out there, you chose to stop here and say hi, and I greatly appreciate that. With that being said, though, I will catch you guys later on this afternoon. And I hope you guys have a happy and safe Saturday. Peace.